recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Ball teed up. Austin Seibert out for the kick. And here we go from LA. We'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He stopped on the return at the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air is Herbert. He gets caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Herbert on first down. Chased out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's a pickup of 26. And the Chargers will have a first. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Whiteout's getting involved in the grab game. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. They get 13 on the pickup. And it brings up an LA first down.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Working quickly here. 2nd and 8. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Daniels. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30.
Awareness. Kate, you hear me and so many others talk about it a lot with quarterbacks, but it's critical for every unit on a football field. And for the defense right there, to have an awareness of knowing where the marker was and to make sure that completion wasn't going to move the chains.
Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They've got fourth down, so we should see the punt team on to send it away. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On first down, here's Daniels. Completed here to McCaffrey. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense up to the line fast. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Offense in the hurry up here. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Stopped by Deion Henley. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. Third and short, Daniels. It's caught, Eckler. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Fourth down, here's Daniels. They connect for the first. And he's able to get this down to the 13. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Daniels from the pistol. He brings it in. And he drives this forward to the 6. Washington calls it second timeout. On second down, Robinson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it'll be second and goal. Throwing now from the gun. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Denzel Perryman.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh no, give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Herbert. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Back to the air, Herbert. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Now he's going to fair catch this one, and they are loving this. A very short kick and some excellent field position for them. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return coming from the 6.
The Commanders take over first game at their own 28-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Daniels on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Completed to his running back. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. A low hit Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle. Here's 2nd and 7. Oh, tried forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. Picked by a low hit Gilman. And the Chargers will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
To his back, J.K. Dobbins. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Dobbins gets it off the option. Will drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner. 2nd and 10 now. Short pass brought in. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Out of the option, he's going to keep it going right. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Working quickly here. On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And he's brought down for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 3rd down, Herbert. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
The throw is caught. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers double their lead to 14. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. His return starts at the 5. His return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Rookie quarterback Brock threw it away their last drive. Seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowball.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at Ass Payton, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle up that return immediately.
Can't happen. I mean, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting to your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
You gave up.
And the play clock expires. This is going to cost them half the distance. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the ball's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
Either way, you might as well just split. Because it's wasting my time.
And they don't get the snap away in time. This is going to move them half the distance. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
Good game. Oh, you had to do this split. Like I said, I won either way. But you want me to win this one too? Fine, wait. Go back to the live. Yeah.